And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Ready? It's 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw now, here's Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 6 yards.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Drop 50, green. Blue striker.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where's primary.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson gets past one man. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 80 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Back to Robinson now on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's Lucas Van Ness there to drop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll throw with Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now Folk for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Falcons 14, Packers 3. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want the Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Credit that sack to James Pierce. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Throw caught by Musgrave. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go. 50, green.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. They'll run again here with Robinson.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 99 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And the Falcon first down.
To the air, Penix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
And looking to throw, Penix. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Penix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 111 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
First down, Falcons.
Here's Penix. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 2-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Penix. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Penix with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This quarterback now, 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on 3rd down, Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A gain of 12.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Branch with a catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Folk connects on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Packers 3. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down.
95. Ready?
Off the play fake, Love. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
Brings up 3rd down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
4th down.
6, mega.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 154 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
35. Packers 3. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now Love. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Here we go, red. Black 40. Red, yellow.
Love from the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Ready. Flight blue. 60 red. 60 red.
Love now. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jalen Carter, his 2nd sack of the night.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Penix. Out left to Dotson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Dances by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Love, they go play action now. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Steel, black, blue, 32. Black shot. Ready.
Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That's to Kraft, the tight end. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
To throw now. Here's Love. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the give, here's Robinson. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
44-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Falcons.
Right back to him on first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon first down.
They run. Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Atlanta, it's